your life can change from 1 second to the next, just like that. Appreciate every single moment you have in life, because it might change forever.
We have a Christian Schembri, Coqqos.
Coqqos, exactly.
Coqqos with us today, and hopefully he will share something with us that you haven't had before. Christian, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for the invitation.
Pleasure. I think we can start a bit unusually. Okay. The question is it easy to be you?
Well, I find it quite easy to be me. I was born me, you know. But if you mean if it's easy to be a boxer, it's not easy to lead the life of a professional boxer because you require a lot of dedication.
Yes.
You have to be dedicated to your diet, to stay close to the weight that you fight at. You have to be dedicated to your training to make sure that you're in shape for any fights that are coming up. And to balance that with the normal life that you have, your family, friends and stuff like that, it can be quite tricky.
Yes.
So, but I wouldn't change it for anything else in the world.
Would you say that trilogy events you had against Scott, that did it change you? Did it have like a big impact on your career?
Yes, the first fight especially. I took it on a very short notice, like 2 weeks. I think it was 10 days or 2 weeks. Nobody knew me. Everybody thought I was going to get wiped out in a couple of rounds. And he won the first fight. It was very close. I lost on points. I went all 10 rounds with him, and then all of a sudden, it's like I gained respect and a bit of more standing with the boxing public. You know, it's like, hey, this guy is good. He knows what he is.
Normally, between every fight in boxing, like you would say, for example, if we fight together, right? Like from my end, I would be posting like, I'm gonna win for sure.
Okay.
Definitely you will do the same thing.
Yeah.
How much true is in that? Or does it come like a confidence? Everybody believes I will win, or how does it break down?
You shouldn't take a fight if you don't believe you can win. It's not a good thing. If you don't believe in yourself that you can win, I mean, you will have days that you have doubts in yourself, that you don't feel good, so you don't think you can do it, or maybe you perform bad in training, and you don't think it's going to be a good fight. At the end of it all, once you step in the ring, you have to believe enough in yourself that you're going to win.
You know, from your corner, you will get a lot of motivation. You look outside the ring, your family is there, everybody supports you, and then the bell goes, and then you go. When is that moment when you think, I don't know, I kind of have it, or I'm losing?
Yeah.
Like, is a lot of that happening during the fight?
For me personally, if I'm not dominating every single second of the fight, I always think I'm losing. Then there are people that are different, that they might not be ahead by so much, but they still think they are doing enough to win. You know, I never think that way. I always think that I have to throw that extra punch or do that extra effort, put in the extra effort to win the fight. So until the last bell rings or he's on the floor and he's counted out, I never think that I'm winning. So that I always do more and push myself more.
If you can give your opinion on sport in Malta, in scale 1 to 10, where we are, you think?
It depends. I don't want to give a too negative answer. There's a lot of improvements to be made. There's a lot of improvements. I think sport has always been one of on the back burner in Malta. The general public, if it's not football, especially, and the government, we've never invested so much into it. You know, so there's a bit more push towards it. I think we could get some medals and championships in Malta that we have never had.
Christian, you've been in sport for quite good number of years already.
Yes.
What still motivates you?
Winning. I just want to keep winning. I want to keep getting my level up more, leveling up, get more important championships, titles, and I just want to become the best boxer I can be. I know I still have room to grow. I still have potential, untapped potential, and hopefully in the next few years, I'm still in the prime of my life.
Quite recently, you became a dad.
Yes,
How is that experience?
Yes, I did. It's the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, honestly. And I didn't think I would have the one that I have with her, but especially as she grows, she's growing up now. She's 9 months. The love I felt for her, I've never felt for anybody else in the world. Not even my mom or my wife. I'm sorry, I love you both to bits. But I mean, and yeah, like right now after here, I'm just gonna go and spend a couple of hours with him until I go back to the gym. And it's the best time of the day.
And when do you think you'll be back in the ring again?
Yeah, I recently had an eye injury. We spoke about. So I should be cleared for contact training in 3 months, but I'm gonna give it a little bit longer to make sure that everything is okay. So I'm looking to restart with full boxing training, with sparring and everything. I think around August. Right now I just keep ticking over and working on my technique. And then I'll have my first fight of the year, probably only one fight this year, like around October, November.
If you could give us something like a thought that kind of could motivate, you know, the younger people, or maybe something you carry with you as well?
I carry with me every day to appreciate every single moment that I am standing on my own 2 feet and doing things by myself. And to consider yourself a lucky person in general, just to be able to get up from bed by yourself and go on with your daily life without any interruptions. As you can see, like what's happening in Ukraine right now, or like some terrible accidents that happens on the road daily. I mean, your life can change from 1 second to the next, just like that.
Yes.
Like it happened to me recently with my eye injury. I was sparring and training on Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday they told me, listen, you have to take a break because you have an injury, you need to let it rest and heal, you know? So from one day to the next, your life can change upside down. So appreciate every single moment you have in life, because it might change forever.
And I think a part of that, you active coaching people as well at Fort Fitness. Everybody
Yes.
can like reach out and sign up for the lesson.
Exactly, I have lessons daily as well, in the evening at 6:30 boxing lessons and 5:30 as well.
If you thought or you're thinking about changing your life, I think this is your answer. This is your solution. Could be a boxing. So you can contact Christian and change your life today.